Hey YouTube, just going to show you some end of the year project mowers that I found. I really wasn't looking for any, but actually ended up getting 5 mowers, 6 mowers actually. One was a parts mower. That one I showed you in the last video with the crank, or that short that I did with the broken intake pipe. So that one I just parted that out, but I only paid for one of these mowers. I'm going to show you. See if you can guess which one it is. I really haven't been paying money for anything. Very few mowers this year. So this one here I picked up, it was actually a lot of 3 mowers and a manual reel mower. I'll show you those. This is the first one out of the bunch. This one didn't start. Looked like fuel in the tank. Drained it out. It was mostly all water, which is weird because there was a gas cap on it. The second mower in the lot didn't have a gas cap. I'll show you that one. But that one had gas in it. So anyway, I drained out the tank, the whole fuel system, took the carb off, drained that out. Carb was full of water, and I noticed that the float was stuck. So actually, what it is the needle was corroded. See all that white corrosion? That was all over the needle, and it was actually stuck in the up position. So took the carb out, cleaned it out, and replaced this needle. This is a metal one. Now they do make a plastic one. Actually the tip is a little messed up too on this, so I wouldn't reuse it. So I fired this with some carb spray. I didn't put oil. Well, there is oil in it. I didn't put gas in and fire it off because it's end of the season now. So I think this is just going to go into storage as is. And that's number 1 out of that lot. This is number 2, which is a self-propel, bigger engine. It had this broken cap on it. I just threw this one on temporarily till I get the right cap. Don't know how that broke, but anyway, this is a ready start. So is the other one. This one had a brand new bag. The bag wasn't even assembled. I put that bag together. So I drained. This one wouldn't start. I took it apart. The other one, this one here with the water in it, had a blocked up jet. This one, the jet wasn't blocked, so I don't know why it didn't start, but I'm guessing it's probably just really old fuel. So I drained out the fuel system. The carb jet was okay. Put this all back. Fired this one off just with some starting fluid to see that it worked. And I got a gas cap ordered, and this one's going to get stored away. I'm skipping out of order here. This one wasn't part of that 3-part lot, but this was a free one that was being tossed out by a neighbor. Said it wouldn't start. Said he had a spark problem, and I was going to do a little video on this one because this is a blade clutch system. See, it has this wire here, goes up to kill the spark. I noticed this wire was disconnected. Also, it was very stiff trying to pull the pull cord. Very hard to pull over. I checked the oil, it was low, and what was in there was really this thick oil. So I added oil in it, just some used oil, circulated around, tipped the mower and stuff, try to splash it around in there and pull it. Now it's pulling over, but when I took this off, checked the carb was kind of dirty, smelled bad. There really wasn't much gas in it, but there was a little crappy gas, so I cleaned it out. While I had this off, I was looking at everything underneath, and it has an auto choke with the lever, with the air vane. I noticed the reason why I cleaned the car was that when I opened up that choke lever, it kind of just went open and just stayed open, even though it had a spring attached. You have to like push it to release it. But then when I had this off, I was looking at this. So normally it's mounted back in here, and I'll try to give you See this? There's no return. So it's moving forward. It should stay there when it's hot and come back. So this wasn't working, so I replaced it while it was in there with another one I had, a spare one. So now this one has a new heat sensor, whatever they call it. This one's pretty nice, got the blade clutch, everything on it. This is an older super recycler. This is a non-running condition. It had no plug in it. So I pulled it over. When I went to look at it, I couldn't start it. This one did have the bag attachment and the bag. Should also said this one did come with a bag too. Personal pace. Very nice mower. I have one of these on my, I have a video of one that I rebuilt the engine on. Didn't have a bag, just a mulcher. Very nice mower, nice cut width. Use this a few times. Starts up good, runs good. Occasionally it will blow out some smoke. Just usually if I'm going on an incline. I don't know why. Thought maybe it could be the breather valve. Haven't really looked into it. I have one more that came from that lot of 3. That's a John Deere. That'd be this John Deere front wheel drive. Sort of has a pseudo personal pace type system. Sold one of these last year. It's a nice mower. I just tried to start it with some starting fluid and it didn't start. So it may be a spark problem. At this point, this time of year, I'm not going to look into it. But it was the John Deere and the Troy-Bilt self-propel and the Troy-Bilt push mower, along with this other manual mower. This is a Fisker's reel mower. Kind of neat. It's got adjustable heights here. I mean, it cuts good. You know, it's just a manual thing. I never really mess with it. So I took it just, you know, to help the person out, get rid of everything they wanted to get rid of. Those two Troy-Bilts and that John Deere and this one. So, you know, what the heck, I'll see. You know, maybe somebody's interested in it. I was even thinking if somebody likes to, you know, just a small area, or I know a guy who actually has a little putting green, and these are nice mowers for cutting stuff like that. So a neighbor of mine might be interested in it. So out of that bunch, like I said, I only paid for one. Which one would you have paid money for? I guess that's kind of my question. See if we both agree. So let me just show them to you again. We got this one, got the John Deere. That one's sitting right there, and I'll show you the other two. Oh, and by the way, I'll even show you the one that was the parts mower. That one's just parked there right now. The deck is broke. You can see that one mounting hole up there is broke. So this is just here because I'm going to use the wheels and the rest of it, but you know, I'm not getting into that right now. So you can make your guess. We got John Deere, Troy-Bilt push mower, no bag. It does take a bag, I just don't have the bag. Troy-Bilt front wheel drive with bag. So the Toro personal pace with blade clutch and bag. Toro super recycler aluminum deck with bag attachment and personal pace. So, as I said, which one of these would you have paid for, all in non-running condition? Let me know below. Also, let me know which ones you might like to see worked on. They'll probably be in the springtime, and I'll do a follow-up on which one that I actually paid for. Alright, hope you liked the video. Thanks. Remember to comment and subscribe.